Okay, how to effectively sharpen a Bowie knife and the point, as well as small fixed blades. I'm going to demonstrate the entire process and start them and use my own knives. This is overdue for a sharpening, much overdue, as well as my little guy, war dog there. Both really overdue in sharpening. And I'm going to gather this all together so I can keep it quick. Not quick, but not unnecessary information and time wasting, just the stuff. And I'm going to do it here in front of you. I made a sharpening video like this a couple years ago. It's pretty good. It's all right, but I want to do it over again. So I said, everything you need to start is right here. All right. Let's go right into it. Okay, it's my own little kit. Things you need are a diamond, like a medium stone, medium grit. I have here fine and coarse diamond as well. Here is like an extra fine, extra fine stone. Really fine, it's good. And one of the most important things that most people don't know about is a strop, a leather strop board, or even a barber strop. All right, but the boards are ideal for knives. Okay, so you need that stuff. It's not a lot. Some WD-40 is what you're going to use for the fluid that you're going to put down. Not lubricant. Little note on this. You know the kits that come with the pre-packaged stone and the little stupid oil thing and other dumb things, or just that and the oil. Take that oil, if you have that, do not use it. Give it to your enemy. Let them ruin their knives with it. Okay, little quick thing on this. All right, I'm no chemist or anything like that, but I found this stuff out years and years ago, and I got into knives because I knew sharpening was going to be important. And I did my research, found out what works, what doesn't. Sorry. And what works is petroleum distillates. Okay? Petroleum distillates. Anything that has that in it, pretty much. WD-40, lighter fluid. I forget what the other thing's called, but there's another one. But you just look in the back, look into the ingredients, whatever, and make, you'll see petroleum distillates come right up top. And the difference between the two is that oil, that lubricant, stupid catcher's mitt oil, whatever they give you, when you're sharpening a knife, all right, back to it. The oil, lubricant oil one, the one that's not a petroleum distillate, does not have that. What that does when you're sharpening your knife, you're removing metal, little bits and pieces, right? And you're rehoning the edge and the profile and all that stuff. But that makes sense. It's you're shaving off the dull parts, right? When you're sharpening it. Now, what the oil does, and what I found out, like I said, and researched and checked and done myself, the oil binds those little metal fragments, the real fine things that you're sharpening off of your blade, and it rolls them right back onto it. And then you grind them in as you're sharpening it. So it makes it go smooth. Maybe it looks like it, but if one day I'm going to do a video and do lengthy, you know, one with the oil, one with the petroleum distillates. Do the before and after cuts, and you'll see for yourself. But that's not this one, so just take my word for it, all right? Zippo lighter fluid works great. Okay, and that's a huge part of it, really. It's a huge part of it. What you use to lubricate. Don't use spit. Don't use dumped stuff. Trust me, the petroleum distillates, WD-40. I like the fluids better, but it's basically the same thing. You just spray it on. So let me show you. All right, so I want to not make this too long, like I said. So that's most of the talking. All right, before I start with a couple pieces of paper. Regular, like writing paper, and then this is like a cardstock. All right, and the knives I'm gonna sharpen today is going to be this Bowie, my main guy, the one who's gonna be my logo and my workhorse. And I was going to sharpen this one and this one. My scrapyard knives, trusty everyday war dog carry. My own sheath I made. But time already always gets away from me. Not enough minutes in the damn hour. But I'm gonna sharpen my other baby. This knife and blade is so dear to me. I cannot even come close to telling you how much I love this and how great this is for utility and fighting. Real quick, it's a very rare, hard to find U.S. K-bar, mini cleaver, fixed blade, U.S. Navy issued. I don't know when, but I won it, eBay, and this has got weight for snap cutting. Wham! For a little blade like that, I'll take fingers, no problem. No problem. Let's take digits and leave such a giant wound channel. I'll do another video on wound channels with different blades, because some you can move faster and generates more power, and others not. All right, but getting back to the sharpening, I'm gonna do two quick sharpening things with these. All right, so here we go. So I'm gonna start with one cut on each as they're, before I sharpen them. Okay, not good, right? You see, that's not good when it rips the paper like that and bends it. That means it's fucking dull, all right? I do want like a real, I should have brought down a sharp one to show, but, all right, so that's where that guy is now. I haven't sharpened in a long time. Let me use that. Now, my main guy, my super fighter, super everything. I can EDC this in its sheath inside my waistband. You can draw it like that too. It's so balanced. It's cold steel Wild West Bowie, about a 10-inch blade. I altered the guard myself, because that's how I like them. But I cannot recommend this enough if you're into Bowies or get into Bowies. Again, it's dull. I haven't sharpened it in a while, but I've used it on everything. All right, it's a great Bowie, but it's a little like kind of tearing, So that's again not ideal, but it's better than the other one. And I just draw a little line, and I put first cut on the Bowie, and then this one first rip, cut rip with my cleaver. All right, now we get to it. 5 minutes, so I'm actually on schedule. And then I also brought, I said, out the cardstock, just for their medium. All right. It's important to know, like, if what you're doing is working and how effective, and it's good to see it, have a visual. All right, so now, say I do this, I do all my sharpening by hand, and I hold the stone. Very rarely am I do it on a surface, maybe a strop. But if you're doing this, you're trying this, use your head. It's common sense. You know, if you're not used to this, you haven't done it, wear gloves, do something, be careful. And in time, you'll get your own angle and everything. So it doesn't come out perfect, and you do all the steps right. Don't give up on it, just keep going, and then you'll get your own natural angle. What works for you. All right, so here we go. Enough bullshit. Put a couple drops. Start with the cleaver. It needed it the most. Now it's 10. Okay, you can do it a lot longer, obviously, however long you have. But for time and stuff, I'm just doing 10 swipes on each stone. All right, so that's that. Take one. You know, it's cold winter out. You can't go out and train and do stuff. Okay, but you can do stuff inside. You train inside a little bit, work your back cuts. Sure as hell can sharpen your shit. You know? Okay, here we go. And I'm gonna do the point too. Tip. 1, 2. Now the tip. Okay, you're gonna use the flat little section here. If you don't have that, you can do it in the other thing, but it's good to have that. This you could really put down. It's better if you do actually. Again, it's better if you do actually with the tip and hold it down here. So what I do, you probably can't see it, but I'll bring it up. I'm holding the tip like this, and I'll be rocking it in a U shape pattern and rocking it and rolling it, and then I'll flip it over and I'll do the U again on this side. There's a reason for that, the point. Only with the Bowie. I do that with, I sharpen the point that way. Okay, now keep moving. Go to my coarse and fine. Coarse side first. What I'm doing, you can't see, yet I'm holding it at the angle that I know in my head that's memorized already. And I pull it back and draw it in and reverse it. Okay, I'll flip over to the fine side, wipe it. Okay, that's that. Now this stone here has a a hook line, a little groove in there for hooks and points. Okay, hold it there. Yeah, I'm going quick as hell here. You know, I'm not rushing it, but I'm rushing it kind of a little bit. Because if I take forever, I'll take forever. You know, if I don't put a time on it, okay? Just got to get used to it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now I'll use this even too here, but just on the back part of swag. I got paper towels here, even though I forgot. Now, last one. There's the extra fine, the fine one. Really fine stone. I've had this thing for like 25 years. I can feel it going good. I wanted to keep going with it. Sometimes I go a long time. Making fucking too sharp sometimes. And there is such a thing as too sharp. Sorry. Right here. I got a private lesson to go teach in take an hour. All right. Now again, I've been doing this a lot of years, more than 10, almost 20 or so with the knives. Don't just grab this and do it unless you're really good yourself. If not, put it down, use gloves, be smart. Stupid you not be able to train. All right, so then I'll also do my thing, and I can do that in my hand too, which is really good because I don't need anywhere to set up anywhere. I can do it on the go. By doing the advantage to be able to doing everything by hand like this. But normally I'll probably put some of it on the bench. Now, this is the rock star, all right? This makes it all so much better. So much better than a regular on a thing. Okay, Stropping. Same way as the sharpening. Okay, start here. Pull back. Pull back. Alright, it's about 15 or so. Alright, this one's ready. Okay, see, I'm not sharpening. I'm stropping. Pushing it away from me. Another side, I'm pulling back. You could do each side at a time if you want, but it keeps it more even this way on the blade. So I'm starting here, pulling back. Starting here, and I'm pulling back an angle, getting the whole blade, and then I come back here, same angle, pull back. Alright. Okay, again, fairly rushed through it, but not too terrible. Now again, for stropping, you can get a stropping board like that. You can get a razor leather barber's strop, or I don't know what else really for the things I use. You could also use cardboard, actually, on some convex edges when they're new, but that's not practical really for this. All right, so let's get to it. Use the same pieces of paper. This was the bad one. I mean, the not bad one. It's my beloved knife here, cleaver. But this one had the, you know, the rough cut. You know. And that was just real quick, like 10 each. All right. Now, big guy. We'll teach in a private lesson with this in about an hour from now. Twice as good. And this is the thin notebook paper. I'll also try some of this cardstock. It's thicker, easier to cut, you have more to grab onto. So this needs more work though, more sharpening. It's better, but not how I like it to be after sharpening. Last test, I forgot to cut it in the beginning. This is some cardboard, which was always good to cut. Ah! Fuck, man. Stupid I am sometimes. very good cardboard. Very good, but not great. This needs more work, but it's definitely better, as you can see. Last little quick demo thing. I love about the cleaver. Fold it up in two. It's weight, so for the snap cuts that I do with the Bowie, works real well with it's this little one. All right, so that's it. That's all of it. Sharpening pretty much for Bowie knife and smaller fixed blades. Hopefully soon I'll have that little money button, tip button. You guys can hit me up with a tip like that or something. But in the meantime, watching it is cool enough. I like that. Appreciate the likes and the subscriptions. I will not ask for them. Or worse, how most people do. They tell you, okay, before we get to the video, I need you to smash that like button, hit the subscription, hit the notifications, alert everyone on your block about the channel every time. That's another video. All right, guys. Thanks. This is going to go up on American Bowie Knife Fighting, and as well as a Jason Moed channel. See you soon. Today is January 17th, 2024. Time is 15 hours. I gotta go.